Most people looking for a tablet don't want to spend a month's rent, but they also don't want something that crawls when opening a browser. That is where this little setup from Jeazans comes into play. It is a bit of a wild card because it arrives as a complete kit, which is honestly refreshing. You get the tablet, a keyboard, a mouse, and even a stylus right out of the box. It feels like a grab-and-go solution for someone who needs to get work done at a coffee shop without lugging around a heavy laptop. The build itself is decent enough, though it definitely has that lightweight, plastic-leaning feel you expect at this price point. It is not going to win any awards for premium materials, but it sits comfortably in the hand, and the leather-style case actually adds a nice bit of grip. Now, the software situation is interesting. It is running Android 16, which is surprisingly current for a device in this category. Navigating through menus feels snappy, and the way it handles multitasking is better than expected, especially with that virtual memory boost. You are not going to be editing 4K video on this thing, but for juggling emails, streaming lectures, or keeping a few tabs open while writing, it holds its own without stuttering. The screen is a 10.1-inch panel with a 1280 by 800 resolution. Look, it is not the sharpest display on the market, and if you are coming from a high-end smartphone, you might notice the pixels if you look closely. But for watching videos or reading documents, it gets the job done perfectly fine. What really changes the experience is the keyboard and mouse combo. Having a physical keyboard makes a massive difference when you are trying to type out a long email or take notes in a meeting. The keys have a bit of a hollow click to them, but they are responsive enough that you can actually get into a rhythm. The inclusion of a stylus is a nice touch for sketching out ideas or just navigating the interface without getting fingerprints all over the glass. One thing that stands out is the connectivity. It supports Wi-Fi 6, which is a huge plus if you are working in a place with a crowded network. Downloads feel quick, and streaming high-definition content doesn't result in that annoying buffering wheel. The battery life is solid, and the fast-charging kit in the box is a lifesaver when you are in a rush. If there is a downside, it is the camera quality. It is perfectly functional for a quick Zoom call or a video chat, but don't expect to be taking professional-grade photos with it. It is strictly for utility. Also, the internal storage is 64 GB, which fills up faster than you think, so you will definitely want to take advantage of that 1 TB expansion slot sooner rather than later. It is not a flagship killer, but for students or anyone needing a portable, no-fuss workstation on a budget, this thing is a surprisingly capable little companion that covers all the basics without making you jump through hoops.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.